welcome to another Mind Blow mini lesson with Miss Hoover. Today we are talking theme. Our I can statement is I can read and determine the message or lesson the author wants me to take away from the story. So we're going to be looking at a book after we read it, and we're going to figure out what is the lesson? What is the message that the author is really trying to teach me in this? Materials needed today, you need your Chromebook, your chapter book, theme brochure, and a positive can-do attitude. Let's go. Alrighty, let's talk theme really quick before I share my example. So here are some common topics or some common things that authors use to demonstrate their theme. So it could be courage, friendship, hard work, family, acceptance. Some sentence starters to use while you're talking about theme. The main message of the story is, and I use that in my example, that was one that I liked. The lesson I learned from the story is the moral of the story. Moral is just a fancy word for lesson, okay? And the big message to take away is blank. So here's my example. I read this book, Brave. I love it. It's the cutest story of all time, and I'm probably going to have you read it sometime throughout the year, so prepare yourself. However, I have a main character. He really struggles to go through middle school and try to find kind of like friends who are really accepting of who he is. Now, remember, I might read a story and think a theme is one thing, and you might think it's something different. It's going to depend on the reader, but overall, for the most part, we can usually find a theme that we can agree on. So I felt like this story, Brave, the theme or the topic of the theme is courage. And so my actual theme I wrote below. So after reading what lesson or message did you learn from the story, we want to give some more details here and really give our kind of thinking behind it. My topic of the theme isn't just my theme. I don't say the theme of Brave is courage. I have to explain why, okay? So I use the main message of the novel Brave is to have courage to be yourself, because that is enough. So see how it's different from just the topic? I narrowed down my focus. So my topic of my theme helps me narrow down, okay, I'm going to talk about courage. And then I'm going to think about my character, and I'm going to really kind of expand my thoughts on that. So I knew that my main character, he didn't have the courage at the beginning to be himself because he thought it wasn't good enough. So that's why I added those thoughts to my theme. But remember, a theme just isn't one or two words. A theme is a message, and you want to really explain yourself and why you think your theme is what it is. So come see me if you need help. Otherwise, happy collecting your themes.